Hey guys, welcome back to the Cult Classic Kids Show, and sorry to be the bearer of bad news here, but the DC Cinematic Universe is done. If you thought James Gunn was going to bring this sinking Titanic up from its sinking state, no, it's over, guys. It's time to accept that reality. I was actually on Bounding Into Comics Black Pill stream when this news broke, and to be fair, like the first thing that came out, I was like, you know, this does suck, but in order for them to fix this DCEU, we're gonna have to make some concessions. There's some things you'd have to part ways with that that we don't want to. But yeah, the more shit comes out, the more it's clear that they don't want to give fans anything that they don't want to give the fans what they want, essentially. So just to bring up what's been going on. Henry Cavill took to Instagram to announce that he's not returning as Superman. So he says, I have just had a meeting with James Gunn and Peter Safran, and it's sad news, everyone. I will, after all, not be returning as Superman. After being told by the studio to announce my return back in October prior to their hire, this news isn't the easiest, but that's life. The changing of the guard is something that happens. I respect that James and Peter have a universe to build. I wish them and all involved with the new universe the best of luck and the happiest of fortunes. For those who have been by my side through the years, we can mourn for a bit, but then we must remember Superman is still around, everything he stands for still exists, and the examples he set for us are still there. My turn to wear the cape has passed, but what Superman stands for never will. It's been a fun ride with you all, onwards and upwards. And of course, as always, Henry Cavill is a class act. And, I kind of feel bad for this dude because, I mean, Warner Brothers has shit on this guy time and time again. If it be the first time he was ousted as Superman to now essentially the second time being ousted as Superman. They clearly have no respect for this guy. I think Hollywood honestly hates him. And he essentially left The Witcher, allegedly, and what is probable, the fact that the Witcher series on Netflix, it doesn't really give a shit about the source material or have any respect for The Witcher as a whole. And Henry Cavill said he would always play Geralt of Rivia as long as they would, respect the source material. And he's no longer Geralt, so you can come to basic common sense conclusions as to why that is. So, this guy has really gotten, he's gotten the shit end of the stick with Hollywood, and it's a shame because he's a fairly talented guy. He looks the part when it comes to Superman or Geralt of Rivia, but he also understands the fans. He understands the source material. They don't like that in Hollywood. They want you to be a dumb puppet for them, and that's not the case with Henry. So this is the way you get treated. Seems like, sadly, and Star Trek, that Star Trek girl is a big fan of Henry, and she's like, yeah, Warner Brothers Entertainment, you guys must really hate money, and it's true, this has been a huge fan request for a while, but it goes to show that things just aren't, I don't think things are gonna get better when it comes to this universe, and what James Gunn has essentially confirmed makes me wholeheartedly believe, yeah, it's fucked, guys. It's time to stop wishing for the best because it's over. And let's just run through the stuff James Gunn is saying here. And he's just like, Peter and I have a DC slate ready to go, which we couldn't be more over the moon about. Right. We'll be able to share some exciting information about our first project at the beginning of next year. Among those on the slate is Superman. In the initial stages, our story will be focusing on an earlier part of Superman's life, so the character will not be played by Henry Cavill. Oh, because people totally want to fucking get into that. Oh yeah, we totally want to see, early Superman life like we haven't seen that done before, multiple times as it is. Or, TV shows or backstory with films, like, okay. He also continues, we but we just had a great meeting with Henry, and we're big fans, and we talked about a number of exciting possibilities to work together in the future. Okay, yeah, right. Whatever you say, buddy. And someone's asking, being part of the slate, I assume it's a movie, and James Gunn says yes. And let's see. Someone also asks, are you writing and directing? James Gunn says, I am writing and have been for a while. We don't know who is directing yet. And someone also asks, please tell me this isn't an origin movie. And he says, no way. And someone also asks, could Ben Affleck direct? And he said, met with Ben yesterday precisely because he wants to direct, and we want him to direct. We just have to find the right project. It's kind of like they want to pretend like they're giving you the stuff that you want, but in reality, they're not doing any of that shit. Oh my god, it's so laughable at this point, guys. It's time to just stop. It's really time to stop, guys. So, what is the murmurings as well at this point is that, well, they're going to go ahead with the Black Superman, which is like, okay, you can't even get Clark Kent right, and you want to go ahead and go forward with a tokenized Superman. Good fucking job. Can't wait for, what is his name? Ta-Nehisi Coates, a fucking shitty writer to be at the helm of that. We have a Superman that is apparently a, early stages Superman, it seems like. Because I guess they looked at She-Hulk and thought, oh my god, it's a great idea to go ahead and not give the people what they want when it comes to She-Hulk, She-Hulk smashing or whatever the fuck you want to call it. No, like that's not something that people want. So oh my god. Yeah, it's one thing that James Gunn did confirm here is that Variety, a well-placed source tells Variety that James Gunn and Peter Safran are exploring the possibility of incorporating Matt Reeves and Robert Pattinson's Batman into their wider DC universe. And he's basically saying you need to get a new source because that's not the case. I think that's one good thing, because it's like, look, I watched the Batman. I really thought it's pretty mid. The weakest part about it is that Robert Pattinson's not even his Batman. That's the problem. It's really his Bruce Wayne. That's like, he just doesn't fit. He's just this little emo kid, and it's really annoying. And his Bruce Wayne just wouldn't fit in a group setting unless they were like putting together an emo band or some bullshit like that. But yeah, this isn't good. But the thing is, like, look, Black Adam, the reason why I believe, this was abruptly the case where they're just dropping Henry Cavill altogether is specifically because Black Adam didn't make money. Despite having Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson there as the main character, somebody that was casted when I was in like my first year of college. That was a really long time ago, guys. Okay, I'm almost 30 now. So my first year of college is when he got casted. And it took them all this time to finally bring this film to the big screen. And it ended up being a box office bomb. And the fact that, they did bring back Henry Cavill in this film and it still didn't make any money, I think they're just like, yeah, something's not right in Denmark. We're going to have to make some major changes. And these changes aren't going to be for the better because, they aren't really what the fans want. And with more further news that apparently Wonder Woman 3 is now fucking yeeted from orbit as well. Now, I don't think anyone really wants a Wonder Woman 3, unfortunately, because, well, Wonder Woman 1984 was a hot, steaming pile of shit, admittedly. So, yeah, no one's really upset about that. Patty Jenkins apparently, in writing the third one, had some disputes behind the scenes with the people at Warner Brothers, and yeah, they basically told her to go F herself, so yeah, that's a thing too. And yeah, so at this point, no Henry Cavill. Highly doubt Gal Gadot is coming back. Um, Ben Affleck coming back, highly unlikely as well in terms of playing Batman, but they seem to want him to direct some bullshit or another. So yeah, there's that. It won't be the Batman movie. I'm assuming that they originally wanted him to direct, and Robert Pattinson is not going to be in a universe that is, the DCEU playing Batman. So maybe what are they gonna do? Not do a cinematic universe and just have like one-off films? Um, I don't know, and it's like they're not really giving stuff away because they don't really like they have to work on how to sell us that this is a good thing. So right now they are definitely hiding their cards. They want to have all these possibilities like, oh yeah, we're gonna work with Henry on a new project, or we're gonna set up a new project for Henry, and same thing with Ben Affleck. The people that the characters, the individuals that the fans want to play these characters. Yeah, we're not gonna give you what you want, but we'll still do something. So yeah, guys, if you guys think James Gunn is the answer here, no, he's not. It's time to really give this shit up. Honestly, I think superhero films have run their course, and it's time for these four major companies that make film to move on to something else. Clearly, if you can't make money with Shazam, with Black Adam, with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson playing Black Adam, as well as Henry Cavill being involved in a pretty big way, you guys are in trouble, man. The good thing is they got rid of a bunch of bullshit projects like, was it Batgirl? That was garbage, and trying to replace Superman with Supergirl. Yeah, those things were absolute stupid choices by the old guard. But the new guard isn't necessarily doing the best either. They aren't doing everything right. James Gunn clearly here is just like, well, yeah, fuck the fans with bringing Henry Cavill back. We're just gonna flip the script at this point. But then you also have the reality that the Flash movie is still coming out with Ezra Miller, that dude that allegedly did a bunch of messed up things, including allegedly grooming like 12-year-old women. Okay, so yeah, that's a thing. But yeah, it seems as though that's still on the slate to release. So guys, it's fucking over, guys. I don't really know what else to say. I used to be into this stuff so much, man, and now I can't stand it. Every time that there's some nonsense, it's just like, it's not like the film medium of the superhero film is getting better. No, it's getting worse. That's why I advocate for it to be finished. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think about this situation. Best of luck to Henry Cavill. I hope that his next endeavor will be something that he's truly passionate about, because I know he's passionate about Superman. He's also passionate about The Witcher. So it's really sad that to see this befallen him, especially when he's been played like a fiddle so much by Warner Brothers. It's pretty disgusting. I do want Warner Brothers to know that they're scumbags for doing this to Henry Cavill. Normally, I don't really give a shit about celebrities. I really don't. But you could tell that Henry Cavill is, he's not your average celebrity that doesn't give a shit about the people. Clearly he does, and so while I didn't think he was like, I don't think that his Superman films were the best necessarily. I didn't think he was a bad Superman. I thought that, maybe given a second chance that he can help to redeem the character and make it even better than Man of Steel and Batman v Superman ended up being for his character specifically. But yeah, guys, if you can, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, follow me over on Twitch or Twitter if you want to continue the conversation. Today, I should be posting this the day of the Too Real for Feels podcast. So yeah, guys, we're going to have that podcast. This will probably be a topic with my, my gaming homies to discuss. So yeah, tune in for that. I would love to see you guys there, especially in the chat. But yeah, guys, with that being said, I'm out. Peace.